What's up, everybody? We are back at it. Wake up and grab a cup of coffee and grind here on Monday, July 22nd. Your free play for today coming at you. We're going back to Chalkboard today, as always. Best lines out there right now, daily fantasy sports compared to any traditional sports book. So make sure you lock in always on these DFS apps, man. I'm telling you. Way better value. You're not going to see all the commercials for them all over the place, right? A lot of these are startups coming up, but they're going to provide you the best value. You're going to make the most profits on your initial investment, so make sure you're locking in there. Taking a look at it yesterday, not the best, right? We lost a unit, only a unit though, on this Crawford and Paxton play, both on the unders just from Sunday Night Baseball. They decided both to go opposite direction of what I thought. So I thought Crawford would have a little better of a night and Paxton the opposite, so they just traded tit for tat there. Or Crawford gave it more than the hits, and Paxton decided to show up and ball out on the Ks. So not a big deal there, because if you take a look at the overall record, if you've been following me on Winible, it's only the second free pick video I've done. I'm going to make sure I get back at it here, leading up to the football season, give you guys some in-depth analysis here, how we're doing on a regular basis. But make sure to follow me on Winible. I got it linked in the description here. You can get all my free picks there. As you can see, over the last week, we're up over 6 units on the last week, over 10 units in the last month, which is amazing, right? So if you're a $100 better, you're up over $600 over the last week, just on a $100 unit size. And same thing for the last month, over $1,000 if you're a $100 better on your unit size. So, this is free picks here, guys. So free money coming at you. And if you make sure you lock on a Chalkboard, as I'll get to later, with my promo code, you can get a free $100 right there. So right there, you're playing with free money to start. But let's get into today's play. Baseball slate back at it. Like I said, we're still waiting for football, but we're going to keep hammering baseball here for you guys. Not the most exciting plays here, too, with St. Louis, Pittsburgh, and White Sox, Texas. But Palante, so if you look at his lines over the last, few starts here, he's really been at that number right there, 5 strikeouts he's been hammering here. Let's see if we can take a look here. If we end up getting over to, let's get on ESPN here and just take a look exactly at his lines recently. He's not having a great year, as you can see. Over 4 ERA, only 41 Ks. His whip is pretty high there too for a pitcher. The Cardinals are not having a great year. But if you take a look at recent games here, take a look down. I know we're just getting back from the All-Star break here, but just take a look over the last 30. He's right at that number, 4.5, 5 Ks. His line should technically be lower. He's barely beaten out this number. If you're looking at the sharp plays here, a lot of the sharps are taking the under here going into today. I'll show you here in a second. If we take a scroll down to just on DraftKings, what his line's at. Yeah, his line here on DraftKings, is minus 165. So it's almost getting up there to being a 5.5, a lower number here. So like the under, people are hammering the under. That means it's gone all the way up from plus 100 all the way to minus 165 here recently over the last day. So people are hammering the under. The sharp bettors are hammering the under. So it's probably going to drop down to more so like 3.5, which he's been at 3.5 that line over the last 30 almost every single start. So while there's zig, we want to zag, right? He's been at 5Ks a lot recently. So most people will be like, oh, this is easy money. Take the over, right? He's been at 5Ks. Take the under here. I'm telling you, take the under on Palante. Under 4.5 strikeouts. Fetty, Fetty has been a workhorse for the White Sox. Okay, he missed this 16.5 number in his last start going into the All-Star break. I think they were really trying to give him some rest, thinking maybe they're going to be able to trade him for the break. The White Sox were. But we're coming back. He still hasn't been traded. I think they want to throw him out there and make sure he goes a little bit of the distance as much as they can. This White Sox team is garbage. But Fetty has been pretty solid for them all year, and he's been hitting this over almost 80% of the time in the last 30. He's hit this over 16.5. So I'd hammer that over right there. He's minus 115, as you can see here on DraftKings. We're getting him, with the parlay here, guys, pairing up Palante under and Fetty over on the outs here. As you can see here on Chalkboard, you're at plus 271. Okay, 271 in terms of the unit payouts. If you did this exact same play on DraftKings, you could see here, you're getting plus 200. So you're getting over a half a unit better right there. So basically, if you're $100 better, you're getting $70 better right there. Basically, a little over $70 better right there on the payout on Chalkboard compared to DraftKings. So that's why it's always so important, guys, to make sure you're locking these in the DFS apps. You're getting a way better payout, higher payouts compared to something like a traditional sportsbook like DraftKings here. So make sure you're locking this in. Palante under on the 4.5 Ks, and Fetty over on the 16.5 outs. He's going to go the distance. I think he'll go like 6-7 innings today. Make sure Texas has not been doing that great recently too, so make sure you lock that in. And yeah, guys, if you want more info on this research, I'm locking all the stuff in from Player Prop Shop. Links in the description. 600 plus plays a month. Player Prop Shop, awesome app or awesome website to use for more research. If you're looking to get more outside of this exact play, add a subscription to your cart. You can use code PropShop at checkout for 1 week free. So yeah, just try it out. Throw it in there, and if you don't like it, just cancel it at the end of the week. Free research right there for a week's worth of time. And if you want more picks, want some codes, like I mentioned earlier with Chalkboard. If you're looking for a code for Chalkboard, make sure you use the link in my description, the video here, in the comments as well. Use code SHARP Sports for a $100 match on your first deposit. That's free money, like I said. So put $100 in, they're going to give you $100 back, which is great. So you should be able to use that up as much as you can, right? Going into football season, not have to deposit again. Follow me on Winible. Links also in the description as well. More free plays there, VIP picks as well. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok too if you want more daily player props, more insight into NFL, baseball, stuff like that. Post content all the time. Sharp Fantasy Sports on all three. YouTube, obviously, you're following me here, as well as TikTok and IG, though. Follow me there. Subscribe for more info if you like the video. And yeah, let's win some money. I'll be back to recap everything the next day or so. But yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Winible if you want more player props, and lock in this play on Chalkboard. Let's win some money. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks, guys.